Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 3 steps to get your life back on track and what you need to do and how you should do it. So, again, I'm going to be trying to uploading every single day and bring that positivity your way. My hair is an absolute wet mess, but that's just how it is. I am going to be kind of reading off a list of things that I have formulated here. Also, if you are new here, welcome. If you want my personal readings, I'm still doing those, and I will be more than willing to help you out with any of your problems that you have. Liking my videos does help the algorithm tells the algorithm, YouTube essentially, that you like the content that I produce and that you want to see more of it, and so liking helps a lot. Subscribing not so much, but either or, it doesn't matter to me. Happy to have you guys here. I'm trying to bring happiness, and I'm going to be trying to upload every single day. Expect changes in the video because things are kind of different and I'm doing something different with it. If anything messes up, I can always go back to what I originally was doing on here, and I could do that any time. But for now, it's going to be an art video and also just me giving some advice on what I think you should do. But before we get started, I'm going to pull some oracle cards to kind of just have a nice theme of the video. So, without further ado, let us get into it. Oh my goodness, these cards are so big. Okay. So the first oracle card that we have is Persistent Drive. See what you desire and move towards that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for an optimal outcome. So essentially, you need to have that instincts, that primal instincts, that persistent drive, going towards a goal, moving towards a situation, and that really wraps in really well with 3 easy steps to get your life back on track. Let's get another card here. Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. So essentially what this means is that whatever you're going to do, whatever goal that you have, whatever interest that you formulate, feel free to move forward and put yourself completely in it and just focus, narrow, tunnel vision the situation at hand and move forward with that. And we will be surprised of what you may be lacking and what may come from the situation overall. All right. And one more. Mutually beneficial ventures. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone and everyone's concerns. So essentially, any relationships that you have that may not be, that may be a good option to have a positive environment, essentially, I suggest that you go forth and move forward with that person and or people in your life, and if they're positive, if they're in a positive influence to you, let them help you out. You be around them, surround yourself with people that are like-minded and that will treat you kindly and that have your best interest in mind. Because once you do that, you'll feel a lot better and you'll feel more able to explore and feel free with yourself, and you'll be, moving forward. So these are the 3 cards to start you out with. I have a stutter and also badly need water, but I am doing this off the top of my head, no script, you know how I do. So without further ado, let's kind of get a little bit more into the video of the topic at hand. So I kind of wrote it down, 3 easy steps to get your life back on track. So clean your environment. As I mentioned in the last video, if you have a messy environment, if you're not thinking clearly, if you don't have a steady state of mind, you're not going to be able to, work things out with yourself. You're going to feel unsettled. You're going to feel very unhappy with yourself overall. So clean your environment, have a clean space, so you can unclutter your mind and be able to see things clearly. So first things first, clean your room. That is step number 1. Step number 2, take a break away from people. So as my kind of my other cards of advice, the oracle, it was like be around like-minded people. But if like-minded people, if you don't have those people in your life, and if you're lacking that environment, take yourself out of the equation. Step away from people. Step away from individuals that may be causing you a lot of harm. So to preference that, to kind of go into deeper meaning, having too many influences of thought and not your own will cause you to not be able to think clearly. So if people are influencing you too much, or they're this like constantly on you, and they're like causing you to feel a certain type of way, and you're not able to have a moment to yourself to think about what you want to do and what is best suited for you, you're going to feel like you're not able to be self-reliant and independent on your own. So take some time away from them so that you can gather your thoughts, and you can also, oh my goodness, take some time to gather your thoughts so you know what you could do afterwards, i.e. go outside, care for your pets, take a shower, draw, do some art, or whatever hobby you're interested in. Extract your mind from the situation. I wrote this down prior, kind of in my script that I don't usually like to work off of, but yes, just take you time, me time. As I referred to back in the other video, me time is very important, but me time, especially when you are trying your best to put yourself on the right track, is cleaning environment, make sure things are clean, make sure things are organized, taking a step away from people, taking a step away from activities and stuff like that. Just try your best to think for yourself and know that you yourself are a good person. You have the best interest in mind for yourself. You know exactly what to do, and you're going to feel very liberated as long as you have your own track mind and you feel independent. Feeling independent is very important, because if you don't feel independent, you're going to feel like you're going to have to rely on other people and what other people think and what they want to do, and you're going to feel like you're being controlled, which kind of goes and moves into other aspects of videos I can definitely make advice on. But thinking for your mind, thinking for yourself, and having that sense of independency is very important. And 3, look at what is holding you back. Think about it and meditate on it. So think about what is causing you to kind of be thrown off your path in life. Meditate on the situation. Take some time, maybe sleep on it, literally meditate on it, or just perhaps maybe write it down in a journal or a notebook so that you can feel good and better about yourself, and you can literally take the problem that's bothering you and see if it's if it's a problem or not, or like if what you can do. So look at it and figure out different ways to attack it. So figure out different ways to attack the problem. If you think of it as like a math problem or a word problem or anything different in order to solve it, you'll be able to come back to the situation after you thought things through and move forward with the best plan that you thought up. So basically, once you understand what the problem is, you break down the situation, you kind of take apart the situation like a puzzle piece, and then you put it back together and you figure out how to solve the problem as a whole, instead of just looking at the whole literal like pile of cards or like pile of puzzle pieces on the ground. You don't know what to do, but if you take it apart and figure it out, you'll be much more able to attack it at an angle which makes more sense to you and will be perhaps way more productive, right? And with these easy steps that require literally no money, no sacrifice, and no compromise, I guarantee that you'll be able to solve your problems, mostly all of them, and get your life back on track. So clean your environment, clean yourself, groom yourself, take out the trash, just like do chores around the house. Being productive overall is just a very important thing to do. Look at what's holding you back. Just write it down, or think about it in your head. Take some time away from people. Isolate yourself from people for a little bit. Let you have some time to think for yourself and not be dragged around by other people's thoughts and opinions on you and about you and what you want to do. First and foremost, what you want and what you need is way more important than anybody else's wants and needs, because at the end of the day, you have your own back, nobody has yours. So, hopefully I explained that right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Here's some more videos over here that YouTube's recommended for you to watch. Hopefully I upload videos literally every single day, and if you enjoyed this content, make sure to give it a like and comment down below. I'd love to have feedback and dialogue with you guys. I love you guys to death, and take care.